Where the fuck am I? Who the fuck are you? Wait, you're saying you kidnapped me and put me in this freaking... What is this? A freaking abandoned ghetto place? So you put me down here just to fucking make me review mods for Friday Funkin? Just give me the freaking thing so I can do this.
Well, it looks like I'm stuck down here to look at some horrifying, disturbing FNF mods. Might as well do this so I can escape. Before I start this review video, I'm going to explain what each of the rankings means. The scare ranking means how scary the content is in game, or how disturbing the context is based on how it's shown in the game and the source material it's based off. It should generally be pretty scary on its own in game without very much external knowledge of the source material at all. You need to have a dictionary's worth of knowledge that mod's threat is to find it horrifying. It won't work nearly as well as if it shows enough in the game on its own. Ranking is based off the external and internal freakiness of a mod's concepts and lore, as in what it shows in the mod itself and what the original pre-process is. If a song is good enough to blast out your iPod, or bad enough to make you wish you had no ear. Graphic. Drawn good to make sense? Rate get higher. Looks like a Teledrit? Well, blam that shit. Content. Based on how much is generally in the game and how long it'll take to play through all it has to offer. Keep in mind, that doesn't reflect on the overall score at all. Like, the content of a game can be 1 out of 10, but overall, the game itself can still have a 10 out of 10.
Hey Mario.
Hey, Paisan!
This has to be one of my favorite mods of FNF, period. I might be biased and rose-tinted as hell to how I was super into Mario, and the fan-made creepypastas when I was younger. Like, my walls were literally covered in a shit ton of Mario stickers, many of which were still up to this day. Ignoring that, this mod has so much in it that's worth checking out, from the vast array of references based off countless things like Joe Biden sauce, and even that Australian Nintendo commercial that probably caused the whole nation to be afraid of Nintendo, to even some fan animations that were on YouTube in 2010s like Mario's Day Out. The songs, of course, are some of the best, with the top tier ones to me being Mario Game & Rhythm 9, I Hate You, No Party, and Unbeatable, with most of them being pretty solid. The only song I can think of that I don't really like at all is So Cool, but luckily you won't be tortured by it for very long thanks to it being short. The Chris Pratt meme just overstayed its welcome. Like, it was funny for 2 seconds and stopped being funny completely. Race Traders is the only other one I can think of that's mid, but even though everyone else says it sounds like utter trash, it does sound like complete garbage to me. At the same time, maybe I like garbage. Okay, no. But with Race Traders, there's much of that comparison within the mod itself. There's not kind of the massive amount of bonus content from completing the main story, like playing early unfinished of various songs, even new ones exclusive to the extra songs like the original version of No Party, which has a completely different feeling to the final version of No Party and works very much on its own. While it's only scary half the time in the game itself, with the biggest disturbing factor being Lord of X ripping girlfriend in half out of nowhere, and paranoia straight up taking over your desktop, the fact that boyfriend and girlfriend are stuck in this cursed game unwillingly forever, and ignoring all of you, it's all a play ending believers, I just don't believe that. The true fear lies within the creepypastas many of these are based off of. Notable ones being I Hate You, with Luigi joining Bowser's side to fight against his brother, Lord MX from Power Down and Demise being based off the Mario 85 PC port, which is a fan game about a kid named Lucas getting sucked into his copy of Mario Bros. 1 while being tormented by this evil version of Mario, Lord MX. And The End, which hosts someone named Costume, which is based off the Mario Bros. Assassino. I don't know how to say this, I don't speak Spanish. Mario Brothers Assassino. I'm just gonna put the text-speech voice here.
Mario Brothers Assassino. Dumbus.
Creepypasta, in which a teen enters a game show to win a Nintendo 4 to then be beaten and mocked for being tools for Nintendo. He then returns the next time they host another game show in a Mario costume, generally with a creepy present, not saying much other than vague threat of taking revenge on the host, which he goes through and doing. We had a few based off official content could be creepy, mainly Beta Luigi and Alone, based off scrap ending Luigi's Mansion, where Mario died and Luigi is seen depressed. It's highly recommended that you read at least some of these creepypastas while or even before playing the game if you want a little better context, though most of the times it's explained well enough through showing it. Overall, as I've said, this is one of my favorite FNF mods ever. It has everything you'd want from a mod like this. It has a shit ton of content and has a huge amount of variety.
I'ma bet you can't do this.
Hey look, it's Mario Madness at home. Mario FNF Port. Fun fact, Mario Madness' lead creator made that joke on Twitter, but later apologized to the Mario FNF Port team, even drawing official art of his iteration of Lord.EXE with their iteration with Lord.EXE, like, together. Gear-wise, outside of Lord.EXE's design and the face opponent from Find, the characters aren't really scary. I mean, I guess Mr. L's design with those tiny-ass Gumball-looking eyes could be unnerving, but, I mean, it doesn't do it for me. As for the creepypastas, they're from, like I've said before, I Hate You and Mar 85 are great creepypastas, but so is Victim Number 1, which appears in Find and originates from the ROM hack, literally titled... I find that hack more creepy than some others, purely for how ominous and vague it all feels. Like, the original I Hate You creepypasta game had literal Mega Man health bars in the corner when you have to fight Luigi as Mario, like he's a freaking robot master. Also, to be fair, Wario's design here feels more non-human and otherworldly than Wario's apparition design in Mario's Madness. That just looks like Wario's standard head design, but like without a body, like you would see at the time. It just doesn't work nearly as well. While some other songs like Innocent, So Long, and Hater sound good, many others sound mid or downright awful, especially Weed Gang. I get that it's a meme song, but that doesn't mean it has to sound awful. Also, fuck that last part, the very last 5 seconds. It's just spam notes, just for the hell of it. Many others like oh my god, another word I can't pronounce. Many others like apparatus, but not as good. That's what I call it. Apparatus, but not as good. Many others like apparatus, but not as good, and triple appear are on the same boat as either mid or just awful sounding. Also, why is X from the Sonic.EXE creepypastas mod? This is a Mario creepypasta, not a Sonic one. That just felt jarring and honestly kind of threw me out of it. Same goes for the fact that they, for some reason, used a Sonic sound cue in the song Terrifying, which, by the way, focuses on Mario. Sonic is not present at all. This isn't Triple Up Here. Also, I don't care for Triple Up Here. Yeah, I know, get ready to destroy me. The songs, I feel, could have been better if they gave the music more time to cook, since the mod was recently canned, as recently at the start of this month, as of writing March 2024.
Hey, Stinky!
I just finished playing through the recently released version 2 build that was canned due to lack of motivation. I'll keep this brief because of time, but this is such a massive improvement from the previously latest demo. It fixed many of my issues I had with the designs not being that scary a lot of times. The song's going from to close to the same level of Mario's Madness and quality. While I usually don't count unfinished builds that released anyway to be more fair, I'll make an exception this time since I feel like at least one of you was wondering if I played the latest version and why I was bringing the lesser Mario mod down by using a demo of it. Like, as of this recording, this version of the mod literally dropped around 5 hours or so, like literally today.
My spleen! My spleen!
This one's based off different analog horror mods, such as the Waltrin files, Local 58 in the Backrooms. Local 58, like the Mandela catalog, is very effective with how it tells so much from just ominous recording of this mysterious local news channel, homing in on that fear most of us probably felt when that blasted alert appears at 3 in the morning, making that sound that horrifies us all. Specifically, it's based on the Local 58 episode, Real Sleep, which is pretty much an experiment in a VHS tape that makes you not dream, saying there are no phases. I don't know what that means. I think it's just a distraction from the whole don't look at the moon thing. I quite enjoyed the bouncy feeling that the first 2 songs had, so the final one, Abduction, honestly felt like it never truly started, but I mean, I still liked it. These mods will generally be in the same segment, while also ranked as their own thing, to prevent me from getting repetitive, since they're all the same topic. Also, no, I won't be mentioning the drama that went on with the creator of the Mandela catalog. The last thing I want to do in this video is turn it into drama alert type shit. Essentially, these beings known as alternates look a lot like humans that you would personally know, maybe, but they're there to lure the living to use their physical form as a way to get more victims, like an endless cycle, pretty much reusing victims to lure them in. Well, I mean, that's how I interpreted it from watching the series a few times over. Not to mention, many of the alts look ever so slightly off to be in that uncanny valley area, straight up so twisted and deformed that they just look downright horrifying. Oh, and they can communicate and get you through anything with a screen or mirror, and have been shown to mess with on a tape's video to say something like "bad decision" mark in the first volume.
Get away from me!
Behold, the best Mandela catalog themed FNF mod so far. Might be thinking that's pretty bold for something that, as of writing this, only released its version 2 release like 3 months ago around, but I'm serious, this has so much going for it. Every song has such a fitting lo-fi like vibe to them. Even faster paced ones like Befriended, they nailed the analog part of the analog horror. The song I care the least for is Pursued, but even then, it's still a great song and pretty fitting with the whole fight for your life against the unstoppable force type thing. Plus, I'm a sucker for that intro medley with the Time's Running Out Lieutenant referencing volume 333. My favorite songs from this mod are Befriended, Remembered, and Deceived. Graphically, they put a lot of effort into looking like the game is being played through a VHS player, and that you're viewing some lost tape of the Mandela catalog universe. Hell, it inspired me to make this video playing through the whole mod, recording an actual VHS tape with the little intro and outro segments that I filmed in the real world with a friend who's also into horror like this.
Who do you think you are, bastard?
Oh my God!
Who do you think you are, bastard? Hey, stupid! Get out of here! Have a rotten day!
Outside of N's design, and I guess the scary effect on Adam of him turning into an alternate and think, this isn't very scary visually, but the source material is pretty unique and helps shape analog horror in the way it is today. The mod itself only has 2 songs since it's a demo, but the 2 songs included are fire. Also, there are 4 secret songs included, which puts the content up a point, and to scare from a 4 out of 10 to a 7 out of 10 for how eerie the alternates design are in not enough room. Also, the chase sequence in the second secret song, Frenemy, is pretty cool with how it happens once the song picks up in speed. My main problem is how hard it is to see the I notes that you must avoid, and like in the Funkdelic catalog, here if you get hit just a few, you die, while Funkdelic catalog, the I notes are a bit more forgiving. The shooting mechanic in the first song is fine, though pretty abrupt if you don't know it was a thing like me.
Fast, Chuckle Nuts!
I would say I wish the secret songs could have been accessed via a menu with a code or unlock, but at least they got somewhat can be accessed from the chart editor. I think this was done because of them not quite being ready. Either way, a cool feature to be able to play these extra songs at all.
Hey Sonic, do you have the time? I'm not Sonic! I'm my original character, Blonic!
Get ready to bring your pitchforks at me, cause this mod's a bit mid to me. Sure, it's better than the Mario FNF port, well, the demo version, not the latest version 2 can build. But I just don't care for half the songs or visuals in this mod. I do, however, really like the visuals of Sunshine and Prey. As for the songs, some of them sound good, but if you're bad, like, too slow, even with this current version, it still sounds bad to me. Just not as bad as the older one. Ugh. Sunshine is mediocre to me, just made up by the visuals. Also, Fight or Flight sounds boring. It felt hard concentrating on it. If it wasn't for the visuals, I would have left out a boring with how long it drags for. It's not even that interesting of a Sonic song other than, ooh, evil Eggman. He's red now. I don't know if that's supposed to be his flesh gone. I don't get it. As for the scare factor, I have a Sonic lore expert here to tell you why Sonic.EXE is not scary.
What the fuck do you mean Sonic.EXE is scary? No, he's not scary at all! What the hell do you mean? No! Shut up! Shut the actual hell up! Sonic.EXE isn't scary. Here's why. Look at him. Look at this stupid thing. He looks like fucking the shitty ass recolor of Sonic. And he is! Look at this! What is this? This is stupid! He's not scary at all! Ooh, I'm gonna jump scare you! Shut up. In this game, just hold to the right. What the fuck is this? Sonic 4? Ah! Fuck! Look at this shit. Look at him. Ooh. Wow, what are all these depictions of .exe in fan games? The same shit, but ooh, it may or may not be slightly better than the original. Wow, that's amazing. Ooh. Wow. Great. I mean, some of these I kind of prefer to the original, but like, I mean, it's not like some depictions of Sonic.exe or whatever the fuck. Creepy, spooky Sonic. Shut up! No! No! Fuck! This is stupid! You're stupid! This is stupid! Give me a level, you stick fuck!
Aside Sonic.exe, Majin is somewhat creepy, with that version of Eggman from Fireflight feeling unnerving. Oh, and Tail's design in Soul Edge feels freaky as always, but other than that, the designs don't really get to me nearly as much. Pet meme goes here. Ha, it's overused. Thanks, bye, Sauce. While the mod itself doesn't have much other than Tabi blowing up a whole restaurant because he's pissed at boyfriend for getting in the way between him and girlfriend, the backstory is why I didn't put this mod here. Pretty much, Daddy Dearest used Tabi for his own career, which caused Tabi to lose his own. After this, some guys kidnapped him and killed his cat. But why? He was now cursed to have an invisible body with a goat skull that he can never remove, and each time he does try to remove it, another one just appears. The design of Tabi works well, despite technically being invisible, by wearing clothes to Mass Effect, and the music is top tier for early FNF mod standard. The mod itself was going to have a complete overhaul with loads of new content and more backstory, but because of the at the time new owner of Tabi, who also voiced him, did some bad things. I won't cover it because of drama. The mod was canned. Really sucks too, since Tabi is one of my favorite FNF OCs from a mod ever. Just don't tell anyone I had a crush on him. You didn't hear that from me. We can see a little bit of what this new revamped overhaul would have looked like. This sucks. It might never be finished. Great, another one to add to the list of mods that never completed.
Oh, tonight, Puss, I got something hard edge.
What?
Pokemon cards. Me and Tommy Mac are taking down a truckload.
I just heard about they're gonna jack a load of these Pokemon cards.
This is the second greatest FNF pre-pasta mod with how much care was put into everything. For pretty much all the songs being great, the graphics looking excellent, and it all feeling perfect. The only bad thing I can say is how it felt a little rushed due to the drama that happened within the team, causing the second version to be leaked earlier. Funnily, they made it so this leaked build would insult you and then force you into a random exclusive song, one of which is literally endless. You'll be forever fighting against Yellow Sands. Moving on to the scare factor, it has a lot going for it. From the Hypno Lullaby creepypasta that the mod based off of Hypno luring unsuspecting victims, to even a few original ones like Purin, given a story which it originally never had outside being a random GIF floating on the internet, and also a backstory as to why Hypno lures people in the first place. This might sound weird, but it's the first time I felt for a character in a mod like this. The store owner says not to give him sympathy, but it's pretty hard not to. And yet he gives sympathy for disabled and Amusia. Fair. Fine, he can have that one. Mechanic-wise, the pendulum mechanic, where you have to hit space with the pendulum at the center, adds lots of tension when playing the song. It's why it took so long for you to get past the second and third ones to finally play the rest of the game. Also, the typing mechanic in Monochrome. Good thing I think better under pressure. Or was it when I'm not under pressure? Oh well, yeah, I'm under bullish when trying to read unowned text while under pressure. Another thing is in Insomnia, you must keep your accuracy above 90%, or else his Spirigator will maul you. Well, it would if the animation was implemented. At least we have a reconstruction of many unfinished scenes 16 brushed from the Leaky drama. A few times in songs like Amusia and Purin, the opponent will directly look at you, the player. Hell, even the icon disabled looks directly at you when it changes view towards you. As for Purin, it's much more scary when you see that it was intended where after Purin puts Pico to sleep, it was supposed to stare directly at you, with the background becoming static. This is the Pokemon attempting to put you to sleep in real life. Well, that's pretty horrifying. Well, it would be if I didn't drink 10 Monster Energy drinks a day. Now, I need to... Damn it, again? I gotta go fucking wash this.
Garbage day!
Huh?
No!
Huh. I wonder what this Monday Morning Live Leakin mod is.
My spine!
Whoa, 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 hey, hey!
No. No. Just no! Okay, this is the first FNF mod to make me physically sick to my stomach. I'm not fucking kidding. Since most of these are based off real deaths and tragedies, I'm not going to give this mod much time at all, nor will I show you any content from the mod. The scare factor is an obvious 10, since they remade actual incidents of people offing themselves in the form of a game mod. Like, don't do this, guys. It's just cruel to everyone affected in the incidents. The music and graphics are alright, but since they're based off real deaths, as I said before, I don't think I should really give it much of any praise since of this. Especially since the graphics, whole mod just makes me feel wrong. I want to go like So I've just got back from recovering it. Oh my god! But they're not one, but two mods with content based off real deaths like this! You want my thoughts? Refer to the previous mod. For Christ's sake. Another one! This might be the worst one, since this one's based off a literal, illegal video on the dark web. I won't give this mod the time of day. Just as a warning, don't try to hunt this mod down. Just... no! Oh, Scare Theater did a video talking about what Daisy Destruction is. I wanna go now. Before I get to the rankings of each mod on their own, here's some honorable mentions. Most of these weren't included because of time constraints, because I'm trying to get a weekly schedule type thing going, like every Friday, and there's a shit ton of disturbing and horrifying mods for this game, and I don't have nearly enough time to get through every single one. Maybe I'll return to this topic for a sequel, I'm not sure. So that turned bad real fast. I was like expecting, ooh, spooky creepypasta Mario hyper-realistic eyes, not actual deaths cruelly remade in the game engine. You can guess which goes at the bottom. All those mods based off real dark web shot gore videos, because as I've said, it's just cruel. I'm lumping them all together because they mesh together sanely. They're just vile. Moving on from that nightmare, I have two rank lists, one by fear and the other by the mod overall. It's pretty hard deciding if Hypno's Lullaby or Mario's Madness was more scary. While they were both pretty tied closely, I decided to go with Hypno, as Mario's Madness has the more comedic songs based off memes like Mario's Day Off and Nourishing Blood. Hypno's Lullaby just generally had a more creepy vibe, even in the menus. Next is Funkin. They did a very good job at doing something like the source material. They would go for Mandela Z-Mixed and Funkdela catalog, but those don't feel as scary as Funkin, despite the alt design and not enough room being pretty eerie feeling. Next being Sonic.EXE, and as I've said, I just don't find Sonic creepypasta as scary as Mario or Pokemon ones. Next is Mario's Madness at Home. Shit, I don't keep saying that. I mean, Mario FNF Port. It's mainly pretty low because of how it's not nearly as effective scare-wise as Mario's Madness is. While yeah, Lord MX's design could be creepy, it feels like his animations are too goddamn robotic from Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog E. Plus, it doesn't have nearly as much unique feeling to it as Mario Madness does. Finally, at the bottom of the scare ranking is Tabi. Less scary, more sad, but it's on here for how threatening Tabi can be in the last song Jazzlight, and his backstory is kind of messed up with that material Daddy Dearest bestowed upon. Oh yeah, and his cat dying. Like, what did the cat do to them? I've mostly explained why I've ranked them the way they're ranked, so I'll just leave the tallies up here. Sonic.EXE obviously at the bottom, as weirdly I like more of Mario FNF Port songs than Sonic.EXE, despite Sonic having more as not technically being a demo. Mario's Madness Hypno Lullaby are my top favorite mods in FNF overall. It's obviously going to be on top of the list. As a quick mention, the canned version 2 build of the Mario FNF port that just kind of unceremoniously came out today as a ranking list, as I've said. The songs are definitely way better, which is why I've ranked it higher than the other one. Also, don't come after me just because I put Tabi right above the demo version of FNF Port.
I don't want to do this anymore. Can I go no? Still no? You know what? Still better with me. Joke's on you. You never timed me properly. Ha! Fuck you, bitch!
Look it up on the best day. Only got times not to.